a quick rundown of what went down in the Champions League tonight. Today, Thursday. Don't forget, Champions League started on Tuesday. They also played on Wednesday, and today, Thursday, it also happened as well. A whole lot of matches happened. Exactly 6 games happened, and those 6 games were, awesome games. A whole lot of activities, a whole lot of goals, a whole lot of actions happened in those games, and they were exciting games. It started 5:45 p.m. when Club Brugge hosted AS Monaco, and it was a game full of goals. It was Club Brugge taking the day, beating AS Monaco 4-1. 4-1. It was an epic game. FC Kopenhagen hosted Bayern Leverkusen. Of course, Bayern Leverkusen just fired their coach, Eric Ten Hag, just like a week or two ago, and they have a new coach. And I think the new coach is gelling. He's just coming into the team, but that's not an excuse. They played 2-2 draw away to FC Kopenhagen. Then at 8 o'clock, Frankfurt in Germany hosted Galatasaray. Our own Victor Osimhen, was there, and in one way or the other, they were walloped. Galatasaray were walloped by Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt, 5-1. Goals were just coming in, and they were playing Galatasaray from start to finish and all that. Sane couldn't do anything and the likes. That was what ended there. Then Manchester City hosted Napoli. De Bruyne, tried his best in the first few minutes, and immediately that red card came, for Napoli. They crumbled, and they also tried their best, coming second half. They showed some flashes, but Manchester City, was just too powerful for them. So Manchester City won that one, and they beat Napoli 2-0. Manchester City was just too powerful for Napoli. Goals from Erling Haaland and Jeremy Doku, were just enough for Manchester City to see Napoli, out of the game, and they won. So another game was Newcastle versus Barcelona. Newcastle, showed flashes in the first half, and they couldn't take their chances. They had, plenty of chances that they squandered, and they paid dearly for it. So when Barcelona got their chances, they took it. 2 goals from Marcus Rashford were enough for Barcelona to snatch a victory from the Magpies, and that was what happened there, the game ended 1-2 in favor of Barcelona. Newcastle tried to, pull a comeback, but it was just too late, and they lost 1-2. Then the last game of the night happened between Sporting in Portugal and Kairat Almaty. Sporting Lisbon were just too much for Kairat Almaty, and it was 4-1 in favor of Sporting Lisbon. So that's just the breakdown of the Champions League matches that happened on Thursday, and goals were just too many and plenty. Goals coming from games from Club Brugge, where we predicted that it was just only going to be like maybe 2 goals. We predicted 2+ goals, and it came. We also predicted 3+ goals from FC Kopenhagen and Leverkusen, and they scored more. They played 2-2 draw, which means that they scored more than 4 goals. Then also predicted that Frankfurt and Galatasaray are actually going to score many goals, and they did. And Frankfurt beating Galatasaray 5-1, which means they scored 6 goals. So which means that it was more than 3 goals that we predicted. And we also predicted that Manchester City is actually going to beat Napoli, and they did. Then also predicted that FC Barcelona and Newcastle are actually going to end up with more than 3 goals, and they did. Then the last game of the night happened between Sporting Lisbon and Kairat Almaty, which ended for Sporting Lisbon scoring 4 goals past Kairat Almaty. So it was more than 3 goals, but we predicted that Sporting Lisbon is actually going to win that, and they did. And that was awesome. Amazing predictions. So follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, we are there, on Threads too, we are there. Follow us, follow our, pages and engage us as well. We are bringing, football happenings, a whole lot of things happening in the world of, Champions League, in the world of La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, and a lot, Ligue 1 in France, and, all around Champions League. We are going to enter into World Cup as well, Euros and other tournaments, even CAF tournament as well. We are going to be giving you, a lot of happenings, a lot of gist, the latest transfer news from the one that just, happened, that just closed recently. We are going to be giving you a lot as we progress. That's just it. So follow us, and we will not disappoint you. Thank you so much.